Hey everybody, welcome to yopoptv. I'm Grandpa Robert, and this is NFT News, Funko NFT News. So guys, we got three different segments today we're going over. First is that we had some news from Funko, which were positive signs that they've been listening a little bit to us. And then on the first set, another thing that they did, we'll get to that in just a minute. So the second segment we'll go over the Harry Potter NFT set, how much was actually burnt, what the numbers crunched down to, and finally we have the announcement of the reveal of the new next set. So the next NFT set, I believe, coming out on the 6th. I want to say the 6th of February, where they, well, we'll get into that in just a minute. So get it started. We have the Digital Pop 2024 kickoff that Funko put up on their site. You can sit there and go take a look at it. In it, it talks about how over the last year that they launched 20 pop drops. They had 20 different drops, including the April Fool's set, the Dungeons and Dragons, Stranger Things, Back to the Future, Funkoween, and so forth. They've been also hard at work on rebuilding Droppp Digital Pop Home from the ground up to lay a foundation for next evaluation of the platforms. The first major improvement was to launch Droppp Marketplace. So basically, right now the Droppp Marketplace can be bought and sold on anything, but only the Disney set's the only set you have to deal with on there. You can't go to any other service. I think eventually they want to try to get it into being it all themselves. Next up, they have a looking ahead. They're looking forward to 2024. We're hitting the ground running with news and improvement to the digital pops and the Droppp platform. We're also excited about the Droppp schedule with new brands, as well as bringing back some of the existing names with new series. Special surprises in store. Now, nobody knows what any of that actually is going to translate to until we get to the point to where they actually release them. Additionally, we're on new features and changes that will enhance the collecting experience. So then we got market improvement. They're talking about their market, things that they've done to change, and that they're working really hard to get it, to be the perfect marketplace. Because I think eventually they want to get us down to the point where that's it. If we're just working on a marketplace. The big news is that they're also now talking about on shipping that if you pay a little bit, they're talking about paying add a pop protector, and more so only worry about, that way the only thing you have to worry about is ordering the product. So basically, they're stating is that I think there's going to be an option to where you can buy a protector for it. Personally, good idea. A lot of people are praising this. I feel it's not a great idea, only because a lot of the problem with pops being damaged happens between there and here. So unless they really pick up on their quality control before they put them inside of those protectors, you're still going to have damaged pieces getting in the protectors. So that's the negative. The positive is if it's a good piece and it's being shipped, the odds are you're going to get it in good condition. I've had a few pieces lately that showed up that the box that they put in ends up scratching the top. Okay, so a protector would have saved them from that, and it would have made the piece a lot better. So this is actually more good news than bad news. I mean, it's only bad because if you look at things, I mean, doing the protector is a positive, okay, overall, no matter what, okay. I just think that they should do it like the collector's edition that they did, the art style, and it should just go in a pop right off the bat, and charge us a few bucks, Don't make any money off of it. Okay, do something that you do for the collector and not to make a profit off. You're making enough off of everything else. So that's all the good that's been happening. But when I show you the new release set, they go back to their old ways, which is absolutely terrible. We'll talk about it in a minute. So first up is the Harry Potter set. This came out last week. It was the 23rd. It did not sell out. I was hoping about a third would burn, but actually only 21.7% actually got burned. So it did a lot better than I was hoping. A reason why I was hoping that is because I wanted them to see the numbers the way they should be. Now, mind you, this is a Harry Potter set, and it should probably do a little bit more, and so that's okay. So, but still, 21.7 off a big brand like this is a lot of packs to burn. But they had too much stuff, guys. They just had way too much stuff. So pack-wise, 31,250 packs of both standard and the same thing on premium. making it 687,500 cards produced, okay, which I believe is the largest, if not one of the top 2 largest sets ever produced. A lot of cards. All right. So off of this, according to Discord on their own site, 13,538 packs, standard packs, were burned, leaving 17,538 that were actually sold. Then on the premium packs, 4,822 were burned, leaving 530. Oh, that's wrong. Leaving 26,428 packs that are actually sold. So what does it translate to? Well, like we said, 687,500 cards were produced. 149,664 cards were burned, leaving with 537,836, which puts it in the midst of, I think, Game of Thrones. I think there's 1 or 2 other sets that were actually a little bit higher number than that as the total goes. This was a good thing for the collector, because it means your numbers are going to be a little bit lower, because I felt the numbers were a little bit high. And we'll see how the prices are going. But you see packs right now are already going for about $15 on their system, and about $45 for premium packs. So they've already gone up a little bit. On this set, all right, you have the Grail, which is 999 pieces, the Harry Potter Grail. 218 should be burned, leaving 781. Now, let me preface it by saying, and I say this every time just to make sure you guys understand, I understand that the packs, when the cards are issued, or the packs are issued, the cards are not issued with the packs. The cards don't get issued to the packs until the packs get opened up, and there's an equal odds of each one happening. It's almost like a random die roll. So there's a chance that you can roll 3 0-1s in a row and get 3 Grails in a row. And I've never heard of 3, but I have heard of 2 popping up. So, which is a good thing for the person who gets it, but it's bad for everybody else because it lowers their chances of trying to get anything. Based off of this, okay, they should actually come out to equaling out the burn, being the numbers that I'm talking about here. Never has a set produced where what was supposed to be issued was greater than what was issued after the burn. Okay, so the numbers were always down. There's always a chance to go higher, but it's never happened yet. So I just want to make sure everybody understands. Yes, I know that, but the thing is, it's never happened. All right. So the Grail 999, 218 burn, leaves 781. For a Harry Potter piece, that's a really good number, and this is actually a pretty cool piece. All right. That's one thing that was a positive. See, this set had a lot of positive. I thought they were going in the right direction and everything. They upped the Legendaries to 5 Legendaries, which I don't believe they've ever done before. So that's a new plus. They did original pieces. Now, whether they'll redo these pieces in another way later or not, we don't know. But at this point, these are all new. I don't remember seeing anything like these anywhere else. The only one that might be would be the Freddy Funko royalty, and that's just because they would use the body from somebody else and added a Freddy head to it, which is what they standardly do on Freddy, so it's okay. So up next we have is the Legendaries. So like I said, there's 5 Legendaries in the set. You got Cedric Diggory, you got Fleur Delacour, you've got the Horntail, we have a Merperson, and we have Victor Crumb in the shark face. Now, if you haven't noticed, so far everything, okay, is all from the Goblet of Fire episode. So it's all from one episode. And that's, which is cool. I like the fact that they kept it all together and everything like that. 2,200 of each legendary is available. Out of that 2,200, based off of what the burn was, there's 417 that should be burned, which leaves 1,723. That's a good number for a Harry Potter piece. Don't get me wrong, guys, but I would love to have seen that number more like in about the 1,500 area. But not trying to be greedy. 1,723 is not bad. But prices, I don't think are, well, I think they're doing okay. I don't think they're doing killer. For as big of a set as this is, I would have thought the prices would be a little bit greater, and we'll go over that in just a minute. And then finally, we have the royalty piece. The royalty piece is Freddy Funko as Death Eater. So on this one, 3,000 pieces were possibility of being produced. 651 would be burned, leaving 2,349. Guys, the royalty is the toughest piece out of them all, usually to put together. So a lot of times, not all the royalties. Like out of this, I'd be surprised if more than maybe 2,000 are hit. So, and I think the price on this set's doing pretty well as far as the royalty goes. I didn't look at the numbers, so I'm not 100% sure. But if we go to, I don't know if I can go to it from here. Let's see if we can hit that. There we go, shop. And let's check out the Legendaries. All right, where is it? There it is. And the Grail. And I don't think you can do anything with the royalty yet, but epics are going pretty good. So you're talking Harry Potter's going for about $335, which is a good price. I thought it would be a little bit higher because it is a Potter piece, but that's still not bad overall. So the Cedric Diggory 45. Now this is, mind you, this is as of January 30th in the morning when I'm filming this. And so the price is going to change by the time you see this. So Delacour is $42. The big piece is the Horntail at $99. We have the More Persona at $43, and then Victor Crumb's coming in at about $60. So they're doing well, but I thought the prices would be just a little bit better. And then finally, all the epics. The epics are going for about $6, $7, $8 a piece. But I think there's a couple in the set, if I remember correctly. Let's see, 8, 7, 7, 7, 6, 8. Unless there's some missing. No, actually, they're all about that area. So they're about the $8 area, $6 to $8. So that would put the set at about, about $120 to $140 to build, I'm guessing. So overall, guys, it's a pretty good set. I like the way this set went. I would love to see the numbers a little bit lower, don't get me wrong, but overall, I thought they were heading in the right direction. Now, I'm disappointed with the next part, okay? You guys might be happy about it, but I'm very disappointed. Next set coming out is the Fantastik Plastik. Now, I understand that this was the first cards that came out, or based off the first cards that came out through the Funko Droppp. And I wasn't collecting back then when they first came out. I think they're cool looking pieces. That's not where my problem comes in. My problem comes in is the packs. There's 15,000 of each pack being produced, making it, 360,000 cards or something like that. 330,000 cards. I feel this is high only because on the set itself, they did one legendary or grail, which is always expected. That's all right. We got Sugar Bomb. I don't think I would have done Sugar Bomb myself. I would have done the Frankenstein guy as my grail, and I would have moved him down. But they probably felt he was the weakest, and so they gave him the biggest shot with the others, which is a lot of times what they do. The Harry Potter is one of those exceptions to the rule. 999 fruits. Now, here's where it gets bad. Off of 330,000 cards, they should have made at least 3. No less than 3 legendaries, okay, if they wanted for this set to do good. All right. It might sell out because of what it is and so forth, guys, but I'll tell you, I'll be shocked if the set sells out. It shouldn't even sell half. Okay. So the 2 legendaries, we have Juan Calavera and we have Carl. All right. I love Carl. 2,850 pieces. There has been none to date, okay, that have had this type of numbers. Okay. This is crazy. Okay. 2,850. You know, they could have made 2,000 of each and added a third piece, all right, and did but just as good, just lowered the packs down a little bit, okay, and probably sold it out. I think this set is no more than a half set because these 2 pieces, like I said, should only be about 1,500. I thought even 2,000 a little bit high, but it would have been better than what they did. So I'm disappointed with this. This is where I feel they went backwards on us. And it's like they took everything they did good with the Harry Potter set, and they went, okay. The only thing I can think of is, are they planning for it not to sell out? Is that their thought? Okay. So let's increase the numbers. We'll make it look really big because we know we're only going to sell about half. Okay. And that way the numbers are going to be where they should be. Problem is, they're not going to fix the business if that's the thought that they were doing, and I'm praying that's not what they did. But if you guys did, Funko, if you did, bad move. Okay. Or Droppp, bad move. All right. Let's get the numbers right, period. Okay. People want to know when they go in and what they're going to buy and so forth, instead of trying to do this guessing game and so forth. You turn a lot of people off of the packs until you get the numbers right. Okay. People are going to either keep dropping out, okay, or you're going to keep on not selling out on the product. Now, maybe you're still making a little bit of money, but I don't know. So, all right. So, and finally, the royalty piece, which at 2,000 I feel is fair. Okay, a little bit high, but I think it's fair. Is the Freddy Funko? I mean, more legendaries than the royalty. I don't know if they've ever done that before. All right, it almost feels like that other number should have been 1850 and not 2850. But Freddy Funko as, who is it? The Amazing Carlos. All right, so pretty cool looking piece. 2,000 being produced. So this is the new set that's coming out. I like the set overall, guys. I'm not complaining about it itself as far as the pieces goes. What I'm complaining about is their numbers. Okay, their numbers don't make sense to me. Okay, they could have cut this set in half straight across the board, or they could have added a third legendary, dropped it down maybe 10 or 20% on the packs, and would have had a sellout, and people would have gone absolutely bunker nuts on this. Okay, could be because they didn't have an extra character to put in at that particular point. I don't know, but I feel this is a downfall. I personally won't be buying the packs from these. I might wait for the secondary market. I will have some for next week. Oh, let me rephrase that. I'll buy 2 premium packs, and that will probably be it. Just because we always promise you guys that we will have a couple packs to open up. Okay. Outside of that, I just don't see it worth it. I mean, I might as well just wait. I think Carl is going to be 25, 30 bucks if they sell out. You know, 2,850 of them. I mean, there's pieces on the Harry Potter that are, what were they, like 1,200 pieces or something like that are only going for 440 bucks. I should have looked this up, and I apologize for that. I did. But there's other sets that are before that are lower numbers that are going for $20, $25. I mean, crazy low prices because, you know, technically the numbers are still too high. But, oh well. So there you go, guys. That's everything Funko news for now. Positive. Great set, nice looking set, terrible everything else. So I hope you guys like this. Please give me a thumbs up if you do. This way I know that you guys are into this, and we'll keep this going. I like doing this segment because it gives me a chance to look at it, gives me a chance to think about the sets that are coming out and the sets that are already out, what the numbers are going to be, so I can figure out what we're going to do. We haven't been happy with the NFTs lately, and you guys know that. And I really want to get back fully into the NFTs, but until they get the numbers right, I just can't seem to do it. It's cheaper for me to buy the pack outside of what I open for you guys. It's cheaper for me to go out and just buy the piece individually. I mean, look at the Harry Potter set. Would have cost me what did we figure it out to be, about $110 to try to get a legendary, or I could buy any of them for $99 all the way down to $43. And that's where it's going wrong. Before, it used to be when you sit there and open up a pack, it was worth at least, or if you got one, it was worth at least what it cost to build the thing. Okay, not anymore, but that's just something they need to fix and change. So please subscribe, help us out there. We'd appreciate it, guys. Hit the like button. Leave any comments down below. What do you think about each one of the segments? Do you think the beginning with the news items, is that really a positive thing in your opinion? Do you think that actually turns you more towards them than away from it? Maybe not enough to come back, but you're doing better. The Harry Potter set, did the numbers sound better to you? Are they where they should have been? Do you think that's what they should have tried to head for in the beginning? And did you like the fifth? I love the fifth legendary piece. I think that was the best move that it possibly made. And then what you think about this set? Tell me what you think about this set overall, as far as the set it goes, as far as the pieces goes. And then what do you think about the numbers? I mean, I can't be the only one that agrees that this is ridiculous, totally ridiculous on numbers. But that's it. So hope you guys like this. Hope it helps you out some. Have a great rest of the day, guys, and I'll catch you on the next episode.